Good evening, gentlewomen and gentlemen. It is I. From the title of this video, I'm sure you can guess what my issue today is. I can't wake up in the mornings. Now, you would think this is like a first world problem. It is. I have a job. I'm not like a super loser freak that just like sleeps and plays video games all day. Like, no. No, ma'am. I do have a job. But if I'm not at my job, I literally am cracking down to nothing. I recently this year joined a swim team so that I could like jump out of my comfort zone, jump out of bed for once to do something, get in shape, have more energy, and it has recently been a friggin' failure because I just don't go to the classes because I can't wake up in the morning like what? And I feel so guilty, so now it's just like guilt wrapped up in like expectations, wrapped up in like what I should be doing versus what is happening, and it's just chaos. Everything's chill, everything's cool, but it's like I have all this time in the morning that I could be, I work in the afternoons, so I have all this time in the morning that I could be really fulfilling my dreams. I could start a new business, join a freaking sport, but instead I can't wake up. Just period. And if it's my day off, it's like, dude, I will sleep in so hard all day. It's like, it's my drug. I never did drugs. I was a nerd. I watched anime. Sleeping is my drug. It's like, for me, escaping reality and going into like this dreamscape where there are no responsibilities. I don't have to work out. But anyways, obviously that is loser behavior. So I'm trying to fix it. I have given myself this month. I just could be maximizing my time usage a lot more if I just had a strict sleep schedule, a routine, something to hold on to that I'm like, I go to sleep at this time, I wake up at this time, no one fucks with me. Anyway, so I guess this is gonna be me trying to fix my sleep schedule. How fun!
So I decided it would be easier to set some kind of like bedtime kind of check off list. Have it be like a 7-day thing where it's like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Day 2 of this little challenge, and it's been a good experience so far. I do feel like every day it is getting easier to wake up and like kind of like snap my brain into that like, hey, there's things to do. You can't be depressed all day. It is by no means perfect, if you know what I mean. It's like at first I was like, oh, I need like a quick habit that's like you wake up, you go on a run, and then you get started. I was like, well, no, that's not gonna work. I swim 3 times a week. I'm gonna be exhausted, and it's gonna be like silly if I go like for a 5-minute run and I just like take a circle around my block, and everybody's gonna be like, what is wrong with this girl? I was like, wait, what am I gonna do? And when I have that thought is when I'm like, what am I gonna do? And then I go back to sleep. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but let me just get breakfast out of the way. But yeah, I'll check in tomorrow and see if the morning routine got a little more solidified. So, see you later.
I'm officially headed back home after my swimming lesson. This is the first Monday that I've actually gone. Miracle. I usually sleep in, and I'm too tired to get up and eat breakfast because you can't go swimming on an empty stomach. My hair is all crazy because of the bleach, but I'm doing better.
How untrustworthy is that it could be less than kind, but even worse, it could be very nice. How lovely yours make me laugh. What do I do with that?
I feel like recently I've had loads of time to like read and like do hobbies and stuff just by getting in some extra hours in the day. Good evening, good night. I wanted to update on the current challenge. As of right now, well, the 7 days are over. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it was not perfect. Unfortunately, some days I did end up waking up either an hour or two later. Some days I did wake up at 8. Sometimes the results varied, but definitely I'm really proud of the difference I was able to make, you know what I mean? I started cementing certain habits. I started, waking up easier. I ended up, just having a lot more fun in general. I feel like I've been struggling a bit at work with like the people. As it is, as it lies. With sports, I've just been feeling so pumped, like genuinely. Like I've like used to get out of swim practice and just be like exhausted. But now the days where I don't have swim practice, I'm just like, dude, something is missing from my life. Honestly, like I just feel so much happier now. Like things will happen, but then I'll like bounce back faster. Like throughout this week, I was honestly surprised by the amount of drama that I could muster up. It was genuinely impressive. It's easier to manage when you don't have that constant anxiety of like, I'm not waking up on time, I'm not doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing, I'm not living my life to the fullest. Like that's genuinely something that keeps me up at night, like to be like, one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna be so young anymore, and I'm gonna realize I never did the things that I could have done. It really is taking it day by day, unfortunately. My phone died, so I literally have to resort to my computer. But anyways, where was I? There's a certain toxicity to kind of being like, oh, all my life I have to produce, I have to give results, I have to be the best, I have to do blah blah blah, I have to impress these people and blah blah blah, and I need to, you know what I mean? But like, fix your sleep schedule for yourself, dude. Like you can't enjoy everything when you're like in this messed up cycle of like, I'm not doing enough and I'm not enough and I'm wasting my days away. Don't do it to be like, I need to make $1 million and I need to be the best and I need to be a gym bro. Like, no, do it so that you can wake up and look at the sun, the sunrise, and read a book and try that new like frozen yogurt in the corner store. Like, you know what I mean? I guess I'm just tired of not living life to the fullest, Definitely enjoyed my life more this past week than I have this even last year. I've gotten into these like messed up cycles where, unfortunately, which I'm doing right now, I shouldn't be, but my excuse is this video. Really don't put as much attention and effort and care into your sleep schedule, into what times you're sleeping, how long, and the quality of sleep that you're having. And it's like, that affects every area of your life totally, completely, like professional, creative, emotional. So it's just like, prioritize that. Like I was wondering, I was like, why am I always getting sick? And what, like right now, staying up at this hour, tomorrow for sure, I'm gonna like wake up, go to swim practice, and then I'm gonna be like sneezing and like having like congestion, like issues. And that's not fun. Like nobody wants to live like that, just like constantly sick, constantly tormented by the voices. No, it's true, the voices. And it's just like, whatever. Wake up and just take a dump. Like, just do your thing, girl. Do your thing, girl. That's my message, I guess. That's my tea, that's my drama. I guess I'm gonna go to sleep now.